Hi, Weather Joey here with your bottom of the South Island weather recap. For, let's see, Sunday, October 1st, and it's actually not Sunday, it's October 1st, it's Monday, October 2nd, but I wanted to make it like kind of official that it's the end of the dry season wrap up here. Well, we're not doing a dry season wrap up. We're updating things for the month of September. So I'm going to read you off what I've been keeping track of. We'll get into a forecast in the next video. Which will be today, if you know what I mean. But anyway, so that's September is coming at you right now. You can see I have not done any kind of legitimate forecasting this summer, so these are consistent. But from now on, it's going to try to get it in weekly. So yeah, before we get started, I'd like to take this opportunity, as always, to thank and acknowledge the First Peoples of this land, the First Nations. From North Saanich out to Suka and beyond across this great land called Turtle Island, for allowing us to live, work, and play on their beautiful traditional territories, to exist here. We were just at the powwow this weekend down at Royal Athletic in Victoria. Don't know how many years it's been going on, but it's our second year. And looking forward to making it 100-year tradition off into the future. So my kids and grandkids and whoever comes along and their friends, hopefully they'll be joining in with the other groups and the other people, the First Nations people, and just having a great experience. We do the intertribal dance where we get out and we get to dance, and I love to dance, so I thought I'd share that with you. Yeah. So thank you so much, and thank you for including us, because the warmth and the love that was there, the willingness to share the hurt and the pain and the joy of reconciliation, all these things that are a mix of it, because it was Truth or Reconciliation Day. Hope that's still going in the future, forever. Truly an honor to be invited into that, and a love shown that I don't often see in my own community. An opening of the heart. So thank you for those lessons and for sharing. Okay, so let's get on it. September 2023. Things have cleared out nicely with that northerly flow from high pressure building in from the west-southwest. Temperatures climb quite quickly, and we see a hot couple of days for the first and second as that trough drops south over the Oregon-California coast. This ridge backs away to the southwest enough on the 3rd to allow cloud with a little sprinkle in from the northwest. This northwest flow continues for the 4th with residual cloud and relatively seasonal temps. More cloud for some. By the 5th, a new weak upper low approaches the coast from the northwest to northwest. Skies clear out enough on the 5th for barely a summer day before this disturbance arrives, bringing cloud and another sprinkle here and there on the 6th. Cloud from this upper low trough hangs around the south coast for the 7th before surface high pressure builds in slowly from the west-southwest for the 8th, bringing warming temperatures under sunny skies. This west-southwest flow tends to the south for the 9th, aided by troughing well offshore and extending up into the Gulf of Alaska. Temperatures jump quickly under sunny skies for a beautiful summer's day. Temps stay nice and warm for the 10th, another summer's day, but cloud moves in from the west-southwest to southwest as this trough shifts towards the coast. You can imagine that. The 11th and 12th see 2 waves of that trough move across the BC coast from the west-southwest, bringing just a sprinkle of rain here and there, with temperatures cooling off a notch. After the trough, this west-southwest flow brings a nice little surface ridge to the coast for the 13th, with cloud lingering much of the day before burning off. And it's a burn off, not a blowout high pressure as this moves. The new ridge gets some good support from the southwest, which moves over the U.S. West Coast. And by the 14th, we're back under summer sun and warming temps. This holds for the 15th under a southwest flow. Meanwhile, strong low pressure moves into the upper Gulf of Alaska, sending a front onto the Pacific or onto the Panhandle and Haida Gwaii for the 16th. We stay nice and warm on the south coast for much of the day, but by afternoon and evening, cloud from this weakening front is moving in from the west. This crosses on the 17th with just a sprinkle here and there once again, as the strong low crosses into northern BC with enough oomph to send swell down the Juan de Fuca for the 18th. And I remember that day fondly. The 18th brings weak surface high pressure with a west-northwest flow and a light breezy mix of sun and cloud, no summer day. Meanwhile, a new punchy system has moved into the upper Gulf of Alaska and heads down the coast, bringing a decent amount of cool rain for the 19th as it moves through into Washington, Idaho. In its wake, we see light winds and sunny skies and beautiful Jordan River waves, waves on the 20th. Strong ridging from the west pokes up and over the central and south coast while storms remain active in the Aleutians and Gulf of Alaska. There's a little jump there, but whatever. This ridge holds nicely for the 21st and 22nd. For perhaps the final 2 summer days of the season, not so much. We're going to see something coming up maybe. By the 23rd, however, offshore troughing connects up into the Gulf of Alaska, connected up there, has moved onto the south coast, bringing cloud and showers in from the southwest. A stronger system comes into offshore waters from well out in the Pacific, gathering to the west on the 24th, where it spins weather across the Pacific Northwest from the south for the next 3 days as it slowly fills and drifts northwards through offshore waters. First real big fall storm there. We see fairly strong winds on the inner straits for the 24th, 25th, but much stronger on the outer west coast as 2 waves of fronts go through, but not a ton of rain. A showery southwest flow continues for the 26th. As this storm moves past Haida Gwaii and fills, we see a little trailing system come around the bottom of this original low and in from the west, and that quickly crossing the Washington overnight into the 27th with more rain for us into the 27th. But that eases later in the morning with a westerly flow in behind that brings some coolish showery flow of sun and cloud in for the 28th. Things clear out later in the day to welcome the first harvest moon with this westerly flow bringing in what promises to be a nice fall clear spell ridge for the end of the month, the 20th, and on into Truth and Reconciliation Day, September 30th. So that takes us up to this past weekend. That was Saturday, and like I said, beautiful weather for that event down in Victoria, and really enjoyed it. That's September. We're going to be back on the forecast. Look forward to seeing you weekly. And as always, my friends, may the forecast be with you.